Hey, it's Wendy here. Still sick, so sorry I'm looking so rough. Tuesday, March 3rd, 2020. Second Chronicles chapter 9. Okay, the Queen of Sheba visited Solomon, and he answered all her questions till there was no more spirit in her. So she said, Blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighted in thee, to set thee on his throne to be king for the Lord thy God, because thy God loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore made he thee king over them, to do judgment and justice. And the queen of Sheba gave Solomon 120 talents of gold, and of spices and precious stones. Also the kings of Arabia and governors of the country brought gold and silver to Solomon. So all of the kings heard of Solomon's wealth and wisdom and wanted to be his friend and be in his presence, and they sent him presents and stuff like that. So King Solomon passed all the kings of the earth in riches and wisdom. Solomon reigned in Jerusalem over Israel 40 years. And then Solomon died and was buried in the city of David, his father, and Solomon's son Rehoboam reigned in his stead. All right, and then we go forward to the New Testament, Acts chapter 23. Paul is on trial with so many different people. So many different people are trying to kill him. So Paul said he was in good conscience before God, and the high priest Ananias told them to smite Paul on the mouth. Then Paul said, God shall smite thee, thou whited wall. Then the Pharisees and the Sadducees were pulling at Paul, arguing over his guilt and innocence. So the chief captain had Paul taken into the castle. Then the Lord told Paul that he would bear witness for him also in Rome. Then Paul's nephew told the chief captain that more than 40 Jews were scheming and bound under a curse to not eat until they had killed Paul. So the chief captain secretly escorted Paul to Felix the governor and to Antipatris. So Paul was kept in Herod's judgment hall. A lot going on there. But one thing that struck me yesterday was, even though Paul had killed Christians first and then became blind and was converted to believing in God, and then he was preaching everywhere, just going all over the world, basically, like Jesus had told them to do, he never gave up. Like, he was beaten and imprisoned and chased after, threatened, but he never gave up. And I just pray that I could have I pray we could all have that kind of courage and dedication to God to spread his love to everyone we meet. Okay, and in my devotion for the 7 days of God's infinite grace, in Psalm 138, verse 8, it says, The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Lord, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. So, that verse that says, Be ye perfect as I am perfect, used to bother me. But this addresses that. God is the one that makes us perfect as he is perfect. We can't do it. So, may God make us all perfect as he is perfect. And obviously, that won't happen till we're all in heaven, but apparently he works on us to make us perfect. Hope we can all heal and feel better. And I love you guys. Send me any prayer requests. So, see y'all tomorrow. Bye.